Hi there, my name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel, and I'm excited again to talk to you at this moment. And this video is basically to share with us ways or things that we could do to actually become sort of champions, to heroes, become outstanding wherever we are. One of the things that I think it's going to help you, help me, help all of us, is for us to actually have people in our lives that are not afraid to give us feedback, and then also ask them. It's a lot better if you have people that are probably higher, more experienced, higher placed, and are not afraid to give you blunt feedback. I remember not too long ago, I walked into a manager's office and I said, you know what, I'd like you to give me feedback on ABC. And she started with, you're not going to like it. And I said, good. When people give you feedback that you always like, I don't know, but I don't think any of us is perfect enough that we would always get feedback that we like. But when she said you're not gonna like it, she means what most people call negative feedback. I don't call it negative feedback. I call it developmental feedback. I don't think any feedback is negative. It's either you're doing well, keep doing it, or you need to improve here, you need to develop. And if we are not growing, it means we're dying. So all of us need that developmental feedback. So she said, you're not going to like it. And I said, shoot. Then we had a short conversation because she was going into another meeting and all of that. And it was all good. All right. So I gave my feedback. Sometimes people don't understand why certain things happen. But when you have those feedback sessions, you are able to go back and forth and say, oh, this is where I need to improve. It's very important because none of us is perfect. I'm not perfect. You are not perfect. We need feedback. If you want to grow in life, make it a point of duty to ask for feedback. And I promise you, it's not easy to ask for feedback. It takes a lot of humility, but more importantly, it takes a lot of courage, a mountain of courage to ask for feedback because you're not sure what you're going to hear, whether you're going to like it or not. So before you ask for feedback, it means it has to come from inside. You have to be ready to say, okay, I'm ready to take this and work, and grow. You're not looking for just mere surface feedback. You want the truth. And then the second thing you need to do, I need to do, we all need to learn to do is to be honestly coachable. Honestly coachable. Again, this is not easy. It's not easy. Honestly coachable because every one of us, even me speaking, even I speaking to you here, Stallone, we've got a level of pride. What I mean, pride, haughtiness, all of us, ego. So it comes down to deliberately working on our ego to say, I want to be coachable, I want to learn. Of course, this video is meant to be a short one, so I won't go into what you need to do and all of that. How do you know you're coachable or not? But really simple. Have an open mind and suck in whatever is told to you. Now, is put before you. Analyze it. Work with the person, and or to grow so that you can grow. The reason we all need coaches, we need mentors, is that mentors or coaches, they shorten the road. I was working on a website a couple of weeks ago and I got stuck. Ordinarily, in my former days, I would go round and round, but then I had someone that I look up to. She's a South African, and I called her up and I sent her a message and said, "Say, you know what? This is where I'm stuck. I'm trying to do this in Google. I'm trying to do this on my site, and then this is where I'm stuck." And she just did a screenshot, put some, sent a message, and boom! It was like in 2 minutes I had the problem solved. That's how powerful coaching, a mentorship can be. So be honestly coachable. So that means that when you ask for feedback, be open as it comes to you, whether it is positive feedback or developmental feedback, accept it. There's something about feedback when you ask for feedback is that what the person is going to give you as feedback may not be exactly correct. It may not be fact, head to head may not be exactly correct. But will arguing it back and forth help you? Or will you take the correct thing from the incorrect multitude and make a better life out of it? Or would you choose? Go back and forth and argue? How will you take, like we will commonly say, take the sense out of the nonsense and make it better? So be totally coachable. Understand that when people give you feedback, they may not be 100% correct. Most times they're not. Many times they're not. But then it's not about you arguing head to head what is correct and what is not correct. It's for you to get what you can get, because perception is reality. Many times when people give you feedback, it comes from their perception. Even if I understand also that feedback is different from people giving you their opinions. And when you talk about feedback, you want to talk about what exactly was done in clarity. You want to talk about the impact of that action. If it's a company, an organization, you want to talk about the impact of that person's action on the organization, on the rest of the team, on this other person, on that person, on me, on you, and all of that. Then you probably want to go one step further to say, okay, these are possible solutions or possible options we can take in order not to allow that to happen again or to work on that. Now you see, it is systematic, it's constructive. So what happened, the impact, what can be done, what needs to stop, what needs to we can start doing. That's a deeper conversation. But not everybody would put it in a constructed way like this. Sometimes people will veer off and just give you their own opinions and go completely off curve. And when you're a coachable person, in my opinion, you listen more and you talk less, and you take whatever this person has said, sieve it sincerely. Don't just throw it away. Don't just sieve recklessly. Sieve it and take what you need to take to make you a better person. And number 3, be grateful. Even if this person gives you his opinion and fires away, for being willing to even speak with you, for being willing to share with you, to tell you to areas that they think you need to grow, you need to improve, you need to do things differently, or that you're doing well and you can go on. Be thankful. Gratitude is powerful. Trust me. When you are in a bad spot in life, I've experienced it, and you manage, I say manage because it's also very easy, and you manage to take your mind away from the problems and think of things that have gone well for you and be grateful for that. There's a shift, there's an energy shift, there's a flow that you feel of calm. I don't know if you understand this, but I've experienced it a number of times. So it's important to be grateful when people give you feedback, when it comes and they tell you, you get what you need to get and you become a better person. Remember, the idea is for you to grow, to become a better person, for you to become more effective as a person, for you to develop, okay, so you can also help other people. I hope this short video has been helpful to you. If you think it has been, it makes sense, it made sense to you, you can also share with other people, your friends, family members. You never can tell who it's going to touch. We may not have covered everything about how you can become a hero or a champion or become more effective and all of that. But today we've talked about feedback. We have other videos, we have our blog where we teach all of these things for free. But the essence of this video is to create a spark where you say, okay, so I need to look inwards, because personal growth comes from inward out. If your center of control is outside, then you're weak. Your center of control, your locus, has to be inside. That's where it comes from. That's where you become more powerful. Okay? Remember that what you have inside will determine how you respond to what the world throws at you, because you cannot control what the world throws at you, but you can control how you respond to what the world throws at you. That's why we say stimuli, and then we say response to stimuli. In between the stimuli, what the world throws at you and your response is the decision-making point. That gap is where you think you're angry. Something's gone wrong and you're angry and you want to respond. Before you respond, there's a gap. That's where you do all the thinking real fast. And what decisions you make will be dependent on what you have built inside of you. My name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel, and my sincere desire for you, my friend, is that you go on succeeding by becoming a better version of yourself. Until I come your way next time, go on succeeding. Bye for now.